Want to know how you can make your own cash envelopes or pocket dashboards using laminating sheets? Well, you better keep watching. In today's video, I'll show you a step-by-step guide on how you can make these cash envelopes or pocket dashboards. Here's what you'll need. Laminating sheets. I'm using a gloss finish with 80 micron thickness, a paper trimmer, a ruler, and a laminating machine. All items mentioned and shown in today's video, you can find the details in the description below. To make 3 personal size pockets, you'll need 2 laminating sheets. Grab your paper trimmer. One short side of the sheet is sealed, so we need to trim that off to get 2 separate pieces. For the personal size pockets, we will need to trim pieces down to 3 1/4 inch. Here you'll get 3 pockets out of 1 laminating sheets. And then cut the length down to 6 1/2 inches. These 3 pieces will now make the pocket space for the dashboard or cash envelope. To make the pockets, we need to turn these 3 pieces inside out or back to front, so then the dull side is on the outside while the shiny side of the laminating sheet is on the inside. Make sure you keep all the pieces together as best as possible. Next, we'll sandwich these 3 pieces inside the second laminating sheet. The placement of the pocket pieces are important because we need to leave a space on one long end of each piece for the hole punched area, so then that way you can place it in your ring planner. The third pocket piece, place it so then you have at least 1/2 inch of space on one of the long end. You can pause this video right here to check pocket placement. Make sure the pocket pieces are all aligned against each other. Fold over the second piece of laminating sheet, being careful that all the pieces are laying flat, there's no air bubbles or dust or lint. Grab your laminating machine, follow your machine's instructions and feed your laminating sheet into the machine, sealed end first. Keep the sheet flat so then when you're feeding it through the laminating machines, the pockets inside don't move about. I like to run my laminated piece again through the laminating machine so then it gets that extra seal. It's now time to cut the pieces into personal size pocket dashboards or cash envelopes. For each pocket, we need to cut around so one of the long side has enough space to be hole punched and the other long end will be cut for the opening. First, align one long end of the pocket along the edge where the blade of the paper trimmer will run through. And if it's been cut correctly, then it should open up and now you have created the opening side. Now it's time to trim the excess pieces from the top and the bottom ends. It's important you don't cut too close to the edge of the pocket piece or else it'll open up and then you won't have the sealed edge to keep the pocket closed. Next, for the other long edge, leave enough space so then it can be hole punched. I like to leave about 1/2 inch of an edge to my pocket dashboards or cash envelopes, so I'm going to align the pocket edge on the 1/2 inch mark of my paper trimmer and cut. And there we are, the first pocket dashboard or envelope for a personal size planner. It's now time to cut the other 2 pieces. If you're going to be using your pocket or cash envelopes often, you may want to have a wider sealed edge, that way it doesn't open up through wear and tear. If you want to support me and the content that I make in this channel, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're finding value in today's video, you can also support me by using my affiliate links in the description below. Next, grab your hole puncher. This one is the We Are Memory Keeper Adjustable 6 Hole Puncher. Make sure it's set at personal settings and the paper guide at the back is set at the personal mark. Align the top of your pocket to the paper guide of the hole puncher and punch away. Now it's time to pop it in our personal size organizer. This one is the Filofax Classic Croc in the color Chestnut. Let's put a piece of printed craft paper as a dashboard. We cut down the printed craft paper slightly smaller than our pocket dimensions. So just smaller than 3¼ inch for the width and slightly shorter than 6½ inch. Just a quick side note here. I'm using my Fiskars shortcut paper trimmer which has replaceable blades. Now I actually haven't replaced mine for quite a while and you can see that on the quality of the cut on this craft paper. The reason for that is I have this second one which is the Fiskars Precision Rotary Bypass paper trimmer which is self-sharpening and doesn't need to have the blades replaced. So if you cut a lot of paper for your planning or in our case also for our homeschooling, it's a good idea to invest in one. Find my affiliate link in the description below. Okay, back to cutting. So we'll pretend this piece has a nice clean cut finish. So the width and the length of whatever you would like to pop in the pocket dashboard, make sure it's slightly smaller than 3½ inch by 6½ inch. And there we are. The great thing with these personal size pocket dashboard is you can also use them as cash envelopes for your savings and sinking funds. You can either add vinyl labels on top of the envelopes or add your favorite craft paper and voila! Cash envelopes for your budgeting needs. The next thing to do is watch this video right here where I stuff my cash envelopes for those small irregular expenses. See you in the next video. Bye bye.